it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
Nope.
I hate camping out.
Alright. Here we go.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
Time to get the show on the road. Oop. Alright. Let's go.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
I know we can't because I tried to fight it off camera and got my butt whooped. Level 43. So yeah, I'm not finna fight him now. I learned my lesson. Come back later and fight him.
What's this thing?
I'll take you all on!
This
is it!
Ow.
Dig deep!
Easier said than done.
No excuses! This is up to us! Guess we gotta roll
Oh.
with it! Cannon! Great! On to the next!
Roger that.
Show me what you can do, kiddo!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Ow.
Less talking.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
That's right.
I'm sure I can put this to use.
Got whatever that was back there.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Excited. I'm only getting started.
See ya! Here I come! Talent Storm!
You're finished.
Mega Ray!
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Pathetic!
Yeah.
Out of our way! is it?
You're mine!
Got him. Nice.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Yeah. Try to go through the door. Elizabeth.
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
Haha.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
The hit? That's where it came from. What are they playing? Hide and go seek? Bro, what happened to you? Your brother bit off more than he could chew. It's no use. I can't take on those bright eyes. Okay. Sounds like there was an explosion along the tracks. Did the Crimson Crows cause that? I hope those armored soldiers don't stick around here either, and they leave just like they did in Moscow. These chickens have just laid their eggs, and those damn bright eyes, they took every last egg. They couldn't spare a single one. So I talk to everybody. Oh, so you're the new recruit that Zephyr brought in, eh? Yeah. Oh, really? Well, we've all heard plenty about you, so if you ever decide to join up with us, you'll definitely be more than welcome. Is there anything you want to know? What is this place? This is Ulzebek. It's a Danan enclave like plenty of others in this realm. Unlike Moscow, which is mainly a mining area, this place mostly produces food and other daily essentials. The Bright Eyes rarely show their faces here, which is why we made it our headquarters. What's the situation? Our friends made it back from the old Xenon mine. Unfortunately, not everyone made it out of there alive. We have to make sure their sacrifice won't be in vain. Is there anything else you want to know? Am I really that famous? Why are you so surprised? Of course you're famous, tough guy. Hard for people not to notice you wearing that mask of yours. And as if that's not enough, you're always going out of your way to help people and make life less miserable. It's no wonder people talk about you. With that kind of reputation, I say you definitely belong with the Crimson Crows. No good, I think I'm good. Alright, catch you around. Just look out for armored soldiers and Zulus when you go out, okay? Talk to these kiddos. Come on, quit standing around talking. We've got water to carry. But you saw all those Crimson Crow members. They were hurt. Those bright eyes must have got them. I wonder if we're next. I don't know. Dad says the Bright Eyes can afford to just kill their workers, but maybe they changed their minds.
What's this doing here?
I know, right? Oh. I can make just about anything. Food, clothing, furniture. Not that there's anything left to make these things. Things with. I wonder how much longer this fighting will go on. There are so many Crimson Crows who have gotten injured and killed because of it. Who knows? I just hope things don't get any worse. It sends chills down my spine thinking about what might happen if they manage to make the Renans any angrier. Let's kind of figure that at the end. I'll go that way later. Check out this end. Ooh, so bad.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Can't go up, huh? I don't have anything interesting to sell you all, but you're more than welcome to take a look and see what I've got. Let's see, what can I sell? What is it? Stone there. Oh, what? Oh, that's just all the new stuff. Materials, armor, accessories. Yeah. Guess I don't have anything. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have anything I could sell. Not in this juncture. Yeah. So the brand new stuff. See what he got for buy. Scrap meat. Scraps of leftover meat from various animal parts. Though a little unseemly, with preparation it can be eaten just fine. Carp, a hardy fish that can survive in even poor water. It's best cooked. What? It's best to cook it first before eating, as consuming it raw is dangerous. Yeah, duh. Yeah, I'll add 3 more. Come back anytime. You're welcome to sleep here if you like. You'll have to fix your own food, but the beds are nice and soft. Nah, not right now. I'll come back later. Don't work too hard out there. Wait a minute. Do I need a rest though? Nah. Be careful if you choose to go out. There's a garrison of armored soldiers up ahead. So I've been thinking of joining up with the Crimson Crows. You with them, but what can you do? Your body is so weak. I can still fight. I have to. It's for our kids, to give them a future. You've got to understand. I know, but the wastelands ahead are inhabited by nothing but Zulus for miles. If you don't have business out there, I'd stay far away. Well, guess I can't go there for right now. Oh, nice. I'll check that out later. These injuries should heal eventually, and when they do, I'm getting sent back to Moscow. I doubt I'm going to make it out there alive this time. I'm out on patrol and on Zephyr's orders. You can never be too careful when dealing with Rise. If any of us sense even a whiff of trouble, all we have to do is give the signal and everyone can hide immediately. Oh, that's cool. All this dark talk just makes today's work that much harder to get through than it already is. Are you telling me I shouldn't get involved with the Crimson Crows, old man? You're damn right I am. Back when I was your age, we had people who were doing the same things as them folks, and ain't nothing's changed. Nothing. If them bright eyes find out we've got a Crimson Crow hiding amongst us, you can be sure there'll be hell for everyone to pay in Uzbek. She's right. They'll kill us all, each and every one of us. You know how they operate. Exactly. I'd give it a second thought before you do something we'll all regret. As much as I hate to admit it, they're both right. I hate the Renans as much as everyone else, but trying to fight them is suicide. There's only one way it's going to end for them Crimson Crows, and it ain't going to be pretty. Just give it up. It's hopeless against the Renans. You wimp. Oh, I was about to say, old dude gone from that spot. I'm glad you're okay. Quick, get inside. These are rations we managed to swipe back from the Rise. You're welcome to have some. Just make sure they don't see you with them. Thanks, I'll be careful. My kids are starving over here, and they somehow expect us to keep them fed on next to nothing. By all means, your kids are more than welcome to have them. It makes the risk we take getting these rations that much more worthwhile.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balsef.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... Yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
Already did, buddy.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan. Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Ocean Blue Battle Garb. Ocean Blue clothing received from Tilsa that was made by stitching together pieces of cloth that The Crimson Crows Collective. Zephyr left your party. And of course, I'm finna put what I had back on. Or maybe I might switch it up. Let's see. Get the regular ragged. Let me do the New World Trailblazer. Yeah. Nah. Yeah, nah. Leave that alone. Yeah, I'll put that on. I don't have any accessories yet. Oh, that's, look at the wrong thing. That's her regular. Let's see. I'll leave it on. Yeah, she looks cool on her. Oh yeah, that goes with the other outfit. The Mia Blood Veil. Let's see. Got that on him. Yeah, put that on. Accessories. Alright, that's the heck was that? Is that above me? I'll go check out and talk to all these people. Are we really going to bet it all on Iron Mask and his Renin lady friend? I'm not sure I like our odds. Well, if Zephyr says they're good, it must be true. We'll just have to trust them. Naith still talking to the others. You'll find him outside. You should go say hi to him. Ooh, was that side quest? Let me talk to the old dude first. The other members and I are going to devise our plan of attack. I have to let them know that I intend to make you guys the centerpiece of the whole operation. You're not only new here, you don't remember much at all, right? Well, if you've got any questions, lay them out, and I'll see what I can tell you. What's your group's goal? Ideally, we like to drive out the Renins, but as I'm sure you know, they got us more than a little outgunned. For now, we're mostly waiting for a chance to strike as we sabotage what we can, gather intel, and help other slaves along the way. Although apparently our big chance is right around the corner, if Zephyr and the rest are to be believed. How do the Renins fight? The Bright Eyes wear those huge armor suits and fight using astral artists and sicing their Zoogles, sicking their Zoogles on people. You're dead meat if you try to take them head on, so we have to fight using greater numbers and by taking advantage of the terrain. Most of us aren't like Zephyr. We can't take them alone one-on-one like him, unfortunately. That's why we're so glad to have you two on board with us. We could use all the help we could get. What are you guys doing in Ilzebek? Ilzebug is one of the enclaves where Danan slaves live. It's mostly responsible for producing food. The Bright Eyes don't have any outposts here and hardly come through on patrol, which is what makes us decide to set up shop here. In exchange for agreeing to keep quiet about our whole presence, we give out supplies to the residents and help them with their needs. Also doesn't hurt that nobody's a fan of the Bright Eyes either, though. What can you tell me about the Renans? The big planet in the sky is their homeworld, Rena, which while the smaller object is Lennigus, their stronghold and where the Bright Eyes come from. Oh, and about that name, we call them Bright Eyes because their eyes light up whenever they use their astral artists. Pretty simple, right? Likewise, they love to call us embeddeds, since we're all embedded with a spirit core as soon as we're born. But when someone joins the Crimson Crows, they dig theirs out. It's our way of showing we're not slaves to anybody any longer. The big shot Renans in charge, the lords, they wear different outfits from the rest. They're made of weird fabric and stick out like a sore thumb. What are Zulus? Zulus are the monsters you often see tagging along with Bright Eyes. I couldn't tell you how many different kinds there are, but I do know that they're all nasty and real dangerous. There are also feral ones you'll find wandering around outside. Most of those escape from their keepers. We call those strays. What are astral artists? It's what the Bright Eyes refer to the powers that they use. They're basically like a kind of magic. Danans can't use astral arts for themselves, which makes Renans as much of a pain to deal with as their Zulu pets. I'm good, thanks. Alright, well, if you think of something you need to ask, just let me know. Oh. That takes care of that and that. I guess that leaves this right here. I have to hurry and treat it before it goes bad. Oh. Aha! Woo-hoo. Rabbit ears that project innocence. They look big enough to pick up even the quietest conversations.
That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
This position's good because you can keep an eye on every entrance from here. In a worst case scenario, we can flee along the mountains too. That's how much Zephyr's thought this whole operation out. He's the leader of our organization for a reason.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danans that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do, and I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
Hey.
They've sent us. He heard you might be a little short-handed.
Yes!
You could say that. Didn't think he'd send over the Iron Master himself, though. That Bright Eyes with you? You sure we can really trust her? She's on our side. Zephyr can vouch for her. If Zephyr's good with her, then I guess we don't have a problem. What the hell? The name's Dairon. I'm the one who runs this lodge. This is a lodge, but we already have our own beds. We don't sleep on straw and rock hard dirt around here. The Crimson Crows have their fair share of folks who are either knocking on death's door or can't otherwise move around openly. That's what this place is here for, to give people a place to rest up properly before they head off to fight. Everybody needs their rest. If you don't rest, you can't hope to fight the Bright Eyes at your best.
I guess.
Makes sense. What do you want us to do then? I need you to help haul in some cargo. I have some friends who are on their way to collect it from our hideout in the Xeon mine. The mines, is that really such a good idea after the Renan snuffed the place out? These are valuable items people risk their lives to gather. We need to get them at least get some of them back. They should be down around the Sandinus Raven at this point. Meet up with them and help bring the supplies back to this lodge.
Got it.
Got it. You're welcome to use these facilities if you need to as well. I'll let you sleep here for free. You better. Start quests. Okay, sub quests. Talking to someone with a letter icon will start sub quests. Clearing these sub quests will earn you rewards, and you can set as many of them as you like. You can also check each of their objectives from the activity records.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
Am I even going the right way? Okay, I'm going the wrong way. I need to go this way. Yeah. Meet with the Crimson Crows at Sandinus Ravine. Priority subquest, supply procurement. So let me turn my foot around. Already talked to her. Got him. Nice.
Looks like it could be worth something. Let's dispose of the trash.
Here I come! Slash! Swallow blade! You're mine! You're finished!
Oh crap.
Oroshi's fury!
Got him, coach.
We're in good
There
form.
you go. Wonder why he ain't who. Oh, now he is.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Come and face me!
Ow.
You're mine! You're finished!
Oh.
Take it. It's off.
Ah.
No escape!
Here's a healing arc.
Now I can let loose! No attack! Take this!
Ah.
You're mine!
Here, let me
It's
help.
over!
First aid. Mega ray.
Nice.
You're mine! Strike!
I need to be stronger.
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
Yeah, I'll come back and fight him later. Oh yeah, that's right.
Guess I misread the landing.
You think? All right, come on.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on! Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Yeah, the supplies, I'm assuming.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renin wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. If I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
I hate camping out.
Alright. Try to get this mission. Sub-quest done. Damn, so nobody made it, huh? I'm sorry. If we'd arrived just a little sooner, we could have... Hey, these things happen. It hurts, but this is the world we live in. I'll take good care of what you brought back. It's the only way we can respect the sacrifice of those we've lost. Hey, when's Daddy coming home? Dang. Oh no, that's the guy's kid? Not yet, sweetie. Your dad's gone away for a while, and don't lie to me. He's dead, isn't he? I know that whenever grown-ups look sad and they say someone's gone, they always mean they're dead. Daddy's always warned me that this might happen one day. He told me to stay strong and be brave. So I... This isn't right. Poor kids shouldn't have to be dragged into our own mess. Let's report back to the 9th and then get ready to fight. Emblem obtained, Iron Mask Rebellious Spark. After a perfect evade or perfect guard, press R1 to trigger an immediate attack. Counter attack. Veteran Samurai. Orochi's Gale Force Fury. A hidden art that opens with a flurry of slashes while stepping forward before whipping up a tornado. Did I have this already? Or did it just level up? What? I don't know. Scarlet Battle Maiden. A hidden art that sends Shion spinning as she rains wind bullets on the battlefield in every direction. As you fulfill certain requirements for each of your characters, you earn titles for them, which unlock artists and skills that they can then learn, making fights easier. You can view title unlock requirements from the skill panel. Okay, you can... What is a skill panel? You can spend skill points to learn arts and skills for unlocked titles, all of which grant powerful effects, making it worth your while to spend SP early and often. The skill panel can be accessed directly by pressing right on the D-pad. If there's a skill you want to learn but just don't have the SP for it yet, highlight it in the skill panel and press square. Doing so will turn on an alert that will notify you once you have enough SP to finally unlock it. I got a 1181. Okay. Counter edge, which I have. Severing Wind. Summon a vicious gale as it strikes enemies upward. Stardust, a hidden art that unleashes a barrage of thrusts before concluding with a dramatic slash. Increases maximum AG by 1. Yeah, let's get that. Okay. Allows you to dodge once while in midair. Oh yeah, gotta have that. Okay, what's this over here? Slave Marriott. Somehow he knows we got a sword. Increased 8 max AG. What is this? Increases the amount of damage dealt to enemies in midair. Also applies to floating enemies. Makes perfect evading and perfect guarding easier to execute. Increases the amount of damage dealt from criticals. Sonic thrust, a lightning fast thrust, followed by a sweep attack. You got this. Holy crap. A hidden art that opens up. Yeah. Opens with a flurry of slashes while stepping forward before near death attack, elemental attack. Increases attack elemental attack strength when near death. Might as well go ahead and get that. Might as well get this since I got enough for it. Okay, see what she got going on. Okay, increase. That's the same thing as that. Whoa, no, it's not. Increases attack elemental attack strength while the fix from cooking are active. Increases attack elemental attack strength while the fix from cooking are active. Also, they're basically the same thing. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's that near death stuff. Allows you to endure an enemy attack with 1 HP remaining one time when taking an attack that would otherwise normally KO you. Evades to the right, then fires 2 water shots that fly from side to side on impact. Let's get that. Then let's get this. Then a beginner fire art that drops 3 fireballs from the sky. Yeah, let's get that. We'll knock this out. What is this?
I wonder if something happened.
Oh, that's where I can I go yet? Alright, yeah, let's talk to Nate.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Hold up.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
Aha!
I'm skeptical.
You must have gone through descending this ravine to get here, right? Is that Zoogle still out there? Big guy looks like an insect with wings, has sights for arms. Yeah, I'm not strong enough for him yet.
Right.
Yeah, we saw it. Look big and pretty tough to boot. That's the one. It's hard to feel safe knowing it's still out there. I really like to see it get its coming up and once what these days. Especially since the people that deliver that coming up are gonna enjoy a pretty mighty payday on account of all the materials that are in there. Oh yeah? Yep, Zulu materials are imbued with astral energy, so the stronger they are, the more energy their materials contain. We could use them to make new weapons and stand up to the Rena a little better, even with our astral art handicap. With the odd stray, I can usually gather a few people and get the materials myself, but something that big is bound to be beyond my capabilities. If only there was a good way to beat it. Yeah, we're not strong enough, buddy.
Sorry.
I had to turn you down, but I think something that like that we would be too much to handle right now. I understand. I don't want you folks to do anything you don't feel comfortable with. Yeah, I'm not strong enough yet. I think it'll wipe the floor with me. Yeah, I'm only level, what, 7? Yeah. Alright. I don't see nothing new. Oh, it's just new, like, that's new.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renan armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renan equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagan ruins. There's some kind of old Renan castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renan tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renan rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes, now let's move.
Alright. Once you get out into the waste up ahead, all you'll find are plenty of ruins and even more stray Zoogles looking for a bite to eat. Since there's no gate to block them, we have to keep people posted here to make sure that none of them get in and cause any trouble. Yeah, so you're right about that. Oh yeah, I've been in there. What?
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So, technology is technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.